Well, these guys are probably not going to be that big a deal.
By the way, the snake men that ran up the other ladder served two purposes. One is running from the squids, but the other one is if you want to leave this room now through that door, you have to fight them at the top of that ladder, which is very difficult to do. They're technically guards. They were guards that were trying to save their own asses.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
And they're still going to be guards once you get up there. I would go up and maybe turn on the music. I think they have
let me see how many are in here.
Hear me out, right? They have a set path that they follow when the music is turned on. So if you turn the music on, all of the extra ones will actually just walk up the stairs and sit there.
Okay.
Which is actually better for you so that you can see the thing that I'm trying to show you that's in there.
All
and you can go in and get the item without them bugging you. And then if you...
and there's a door here. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I need to get rid of this guy.
It's not actually a door, by the way.
Okay, this thing's safe.
Yep. So go ahead and get that. It's the big key, which is the one that goes to the top. So turn around and start playing some music.
Alright.
There's like snake skin draped off of this thing, by the way. I don't know what the fuck the point of this contraption is, other than to make the squids uncomfortable. And I don't know how it was designed or built, because it's just a bunch of gears
it's a
and like
squid discomfort machine.
like a gramophone, but then there's a bunch of snake skin on it.
Maybe this was an experiment.
Is the snake skin being used like a record, or like? Because where's the record here? Is it just air flowing through?
It's the
skin?
gears, maybe. It's just giving you the sound of the
and
gears.
It just
turning.
makes ambient noises.
Yeah,
so
the gears
look out
turning,
and
they're
see
metal.
where they're going, because there's still a couple that are coming this way. But I think, like I said, they're all on set paths, so they all go in general directions and figure out where the fuck they're supposed to be. And then you can turn the sound off at any time if you want. I would suggest you do it before you go down to fight anything.
Does it mean they stop where they are?
I think it does, actually. But I would suggest that you do it just on the off chance that something kills you, because if you die and you leave the music on, the music keeps running.
Oh, okay.
So then you have a significantly harder time going down the stairs.
You just whittled it
Yeah, that one went back in. I don't know if all of them do, but that one did. Yeah, it looks like they're actually
trying.
on their way back. Okay.
So does that invalidate what you wanted to do?
No, you could still kill these guys. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll kill some of them.
So do you see the two in the back left corner?
Kind of.
Those are the two that I want you to keep alive, so just don't hit those two.
I don't.
That's all I'm gonna say. Outside of that, I mean, feel free to like look at what these look like too, because they're kind of weird, like physically.
I mean, it's a squid on top and like some sort of bi-squid on the bottom is what I'm gonna call that.
Bi-squid.
It's only 2, as opposed to a regular squid, which is like 10.
I think it actually is a fucking snake, by the way.
You know, it probably is. It's a fucking Cthulhu Naga. Is what it is.
You might want to hit A for okay. By the way.
So it dropped to humanity.
Yeah.
That I mean, the rats also did. So maybe it doesn't mean anything.
Also, the confirmation that the snake men are experiments and that these are likely also experiments is the thing. So just kill this one. Don't bother killing the other two then. And I'll tell you why. Without attacking them, just walk up.
Are they going to start talking?
No. But you can hear them do something. They're crying. They are human.
I mean, crying is not an exclusively human trait.
You can walk right up to them, by the way. They won't attack you. You can literally you can rub your face on these if you want to, and they will not attack you.
I'm going to take you back to my sisterhood of monster
specifically
people.
Are either in tremendous pain or are very unhappy with what has happened here. These are individuals that were transformed into this. is the nicest way I can put it. There's also
death. Now I'm leaving them.
Also, if you look, there's somebody in there.
In here?
Talk to him. Did you even see him?
I thought it was another one of those little table thingies.
No. He looks like a table, doesn't he?
What a chance meeting this is.
So this motherfucker was in Firelink the last time you saw him.
How did he even get here?
Such a storehouse of knowledge. So
This is where he was trying to get, by the way. When he got captured in the fortress, this was where he was... In Sen's fortress, he gets captured and stuck in a cage.
So that's
And it's because he
supposed
was
to help
trying...
tie the fortress into this area
He
and
was
be like, oh, well, I
kind of.
mean, they're
Well,
related
in order
somehow.
to get here, you have to go through Sen's fortress. So his whole thing is, I wanted to get to Sen's fortress, so I gotta go... Or I want to get to the library, which is a storehouse of knowledge, because his entire thing is that he is the knowledge magician. He wants to know as much as possible and learn all the spells. And it's
Is
like...
knowledge magician just like a really obtuse way to say librarian?
Kind of. He's actually a sorcerer, too. So it's like a librarian wizard. He's a librarian wizard. A book wizard, if you will.
A bibliomancer?
Yeah, a
That's
bibliomancer.
probably a real term if you were to look it up in, like...
Is that like a...
fantasy?
Like a
stuff.
paper mancer?
I don't
like
know.
a-
I think that's a thing, though, yeah.
Because that is a thing. The like Read or Die characters
The
that
what?
have the Read or Die is it's a series. It's a
Okay.
Japanese series where they have paper masters, which are individuals who are usually librarians or otherwise, who have the ability to use like telekinesis but exclusively on paper.
I'm glad that you haven't told me not to abandon that guy there, by the way, because I don't have the key to
Oh
the
yeah,
cell.
no, you don't have a key. So
I'm
who cares?
assuming I have to go this
cares?
way. Oh,
Go down, because they'll kick you off the ladder.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and hold run, and you'll slide down, by the way. In case you forgot that you did that.
it's not working.
Oh, is he going back up?
I was holding run.
No, it's just run, not with the direction.
Oh. Well, that's fine. I still beat him down here.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, he's a book wizard. So he was trying to get here. He had to go through Sen's fortress to do it, and he got captured in Sen's fortress and just got stuck there. And then you helped him, and he went, oh, well, I can't get through the fortress, so I guess I'll just go back. So he just went back, and he went back to Firelink with you, and was, the wizard helping you there. And now he's made his way back up. Your souls are over there.
Man, I don't need him.
He's made his way back up through Sen's fortress and has found his way into the library finally. So if you go back to Firelink, he's not there anymore. He's here now, and he's captured again.
Yeah.
Lying in ambush.
Well, he wasn't doing a very good job of it.
Well, he did move forward, yeah. Look around to make sure he's not the only one, because there might be more. There's an arrow guy there.
Yeah.
What a pain. I told you, like, this whole area is full of archers, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah. What's this say? Shut up.
Praise the sun.
I'm so tired of that fucking phrase.
Do you see the fucking crystal fields, by the way?
Yeah. So is this an inherent dragon thing? They just
No,
have
this is a sen.
crystals?
This is a not a sun thing. This is a Seath.
Who is Sen?
Sen is... People used to think it might have been the name of the firstborn son of Gwyn, but it's just no one. Nobody knows who the fuck it is. It's whoever the fuck owns the fortress.
But it's full of the snake men. For
Yeah,
the
and his name is never actually... Like, that name is never given to anybody. Walk back, by the way, back to that other landing.
That
The one-
guy is
the one
having
you were
some
just on.
trouble with his
Yeah, I
ragdoll
noticed.
physics.
So walk back over here. Pull out your binoculars.
Oh man, those things are clunky.
I know they are. They're awful, but there's nobody around, so it should be okay.
Yeah, let's just put it here, I guess.
It should be down at the very bottom, I'm pretty sure. Almost. Yep, there
Yep.
it is. Yeah. Okay, walk not right exactly here. I mean, this is fine to get a good view of the crystals and everything, but what I want to show you is actually something a little funnier.
All right.
Sorry.
Josh is taking the
Josh
controller.
is taking it real quick. Just real quick, don't worry. I'll hand it back immediately. I just want to go over here because I think this is the right area. Yeah, it is. I can see it from
What
here.
the fuck is that?
So that, if I could zoom in, is a door.
Is it supposed to be?
No! You know the floating books thing? There's a floating door also.
This game is showing us its ass. And I knew it was gonna.
Once you get to this point in the game, it starts hitting... Yeah, you're going to want to get rid of those on your hotbar. But once you get to this point in the game, you do start hitting little areas where it's like, maybe they were rushing it. And I think like 100% it has been confirmed that this game was, right at the end, kind of rushed by Namco Bandai. So you do see little things like the floating books and that floating door in this fortress are things that people know of and are super aware of.
Try projectile. No, I'm probably
Yeah,
not.
it's that guy who's sitting up there. Alternatively, you can just run until you find the way up to him, because welcome back to the major part of the library, I guess. He's just going to keep hitting you, so be careful.
Yeah.
Also heal, because somebody is going to hit you
I know.
easy. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, it's just, you were very hurt. I wasn't sure if you noticed.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But we're in projectile range at all times.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
So I'm just gonna... Oh, here's a hall. What's down here? Some sad douchebag? And
kinda.
probably some ambushes?
Off to the right?
Yeah.
You felt that coming, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole area
At least I'm not
is just,
hearing any magic being
it's
cast.
ambushes and horrible, horrible crystal hollows.
Are they crystal because the dragon breathed on them?
Same idea, yes. Crystallization is something you can do to weapons as well. There is a blacksmith, and I forget who it is. I want to say it's the Giant, or Dickard. I forget. I mean Rickard. One of those two has the ability to turn any weapon in the game into a crystal weapon, which is a kind of power.
Flyer ahead.
There was
That's
probably
always...
a different message. Like that, like the crystal straight sword that you just got there. So the crystal weapons are, if they break forever. That's the downside of crystal. But crystal is also the most powerful,
So this...
like, it turns this thing.
I'm gonna wait till I've seen the rest of the area as it is.
Crystal is the most powerful upgrade path in terms of raw damage, but if a crystal weapon breaks, it stays broken forever. You can't fix a crystal weapon. Once it breaks, it shatters into nothing. So these guys are human beings that have been crystal upgraded, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
but they come back when you
Yeah,
bonfire.
but because they're
so...
hollows, they come back when they die. So
it kind of defeats the whole crystal thing in a
No,
way
it
that I
doesn't.
guess it makes sense that you'd want that if you were having your place guarded by them.
yeah, if you have your stuff guarded, then who better than to use somebody who's an upgraded version of a basic zombie? Because the zombies die, but they come back immediately. And outside of that, I mean, it's really just positive. There's no negative. There's no downside to that.
I guess. Except that it's annoying. That's a downside.
Oh yeah, well, it's annoying for you, but you're the one
Yeah.
breaking into someone's home. So I mean,
Well, he
maybe they don't
probably
care.
deserves it. All right.
yeah,
let's
well,
see
he
what
does
this
deserve it.
does.
Let's be real. He's fucking Seath, the Scaleless. He
He's
deserves
a
lot
bad
worse.
parent.
He deserves a
Nothing
lot
else.
worse. Oh, he's a lot more than just a bad parent. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to get to some parts in this, and you're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. I mean, to begin with, the squids, that's a big, like, red flag right there. Like, he's stealing people out and then just experimenting on them.
Those two squids are part of the sisterhood now. I've just decided
You're
they're
decided?
probably girls.
I figured that you would, and that's why I told you not to kill them.
Here.
I would also like to point out that those are girls. In fact, every one of them is very likely female.
Is there a reason for that?
Eventually, you will get some lore explanations, but for the time being, I'm just going to say that you can go off of the crying. It sounds very, very female.
I mean, it's a weird alien
Yeah,
monster.
I mean,
that
it
could
is.
have
It
been
is.
anything.
They don't look like human beings in the slightest, so it doesn't really matter at all. Your sisterhood of your monster pants.
I don't know if those ones can wear the pants. I gotta be
Come on,
real.
they got two little twiddly legs in the back. It's fine.
Yeah, but we've already established that the pants fit that spider. So, like, there's some
She's got 'em on her
logistical
arms.
issues.
She's got the pants up on her arms. She's wearing it like a really uncomfortable tube top.
Maybe. Is this the area I was just in? Just a different balcony?
Yeah, this just, it's, you're looking at the, across the way is the guy who started shooting at you first. So in order to get there...
I see what I gotta do.
Well, you don't have to do this because this is going to hurt you. You could have gone back to the other area and then done, walked across and then done the thing over there. Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, so he teleports a lot. You're going to have to keep your eyes open. He's here somewhere.
It's probably
I
gonna
think
be
he's on the
other
other side. And you can't... Yeah, he is. You can... Oh, be very careful. Oh, not this one? Okay,
No.
not this one.
There's gotta be one somewhere.
Yeah, you know, right? Because there's like 4 or 5 chests that you've already run into.
Yeah, it's gotta be. But that's fine for now. Anyways, I'm just gonna have to eventually have a guild of monster people.
Something like that, yeah.
No boys allowed. Well, maybe. I'm not opposed to boys. They're just not girls. That's the only problem.
Whatevs.
Yeah, no offense that you're a boy. It's okay.
Oh, God. Heal.
Oh, this is the corpse from before.
Yeah, so walk up into the center of this, turn it, and then get back up to the guy so that you can do your kill up there. Like, these guys teleporting back and forth like that is actually what's supposed to, like, teach you that you can do this with this.
Is there going to be a point where I have to jump off of this thing mid-move?
I'm going to say no. I know for a fact that the answer is yes, but I'm going to say no.
What? You're just lying to my face on purpose?
No. Hear me out. You don't have to. If you want an item, you do. But actively, you are not required to do it to progress. If you look down, I don't think it's in this room, I think it's in the other room. There's a bookshelf that has a chest on top of it. And the only way to get to that chest is to twist the thing, run down the staircase, jump off the staircase, and land on top of the bookshelf and open the chest that way. It is super not worth it. I don't even remember what's in the chest. I think it's something that's completely useless, though. Like...
So, what now? I didn't
so
go
you,
down
No, you've
this...
already... Yeah, you did. That was the first one.
No, this was moved around the other way when I did it. Or did I go down that ways?
I don't know, but did you check all the way through? Is there a chest all the way down here?
This is the first place.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I guess not. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Alright,
if you want to, you can go down there and check, sure.
Yeah. And the fall damage was not that bad.
It's better if you roll than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just a vibrating corpse?
Yeah, I think he's just vibrating dead. So you've totally been down
him.
here, by the way.
Yeah, but I had to be able to check.
Yeah. That's one of the guys in the first area, by the way. Because what you're overlooking right now, that's the very first part of this. Not the safe room, but the area on the other side of the safe room. Like, if you go through that door, that's where the golem is.
So I'm just got to figure out which part of this weird twizzly stuff I haven't done yet. Because I know I've done both sides of the part in here.
Yeah.
Quite certain.
I know where the area that you haven't gone yet is.
Well, give me a second to map myself
You were
out.
just here.
Yeah.
You had to drop to from here to get downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go back up this ways. Double check
yeah,
there's no chest in this nook.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm trying to because this area is actually mapped out so that it feels like a person could potentially have designed it and
oh yeah, no, it super
for
is.
Humans to grasp their brain around.
This area is supposed to, it's not really a maze, but it is supposed to be complex. It's like a Zelda dungeon where you have the very specific movements of the stuff going on. That being said, you do take fall damage every time you fall, and you're down to 2 Estus.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't think there's any way to get back over there right now. I don't know. If you turn... No. I guess there's a doorway down below, huh? Yeah.
Might be?
Yeah, there is. I think you... if you twist this...
Yeah.
I think there's a door... Yeah, there's a doorway down there. So you can just walk down to the bottom of this and then... Well, yeah. It's a big pain in the butt.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places here that kind of look like they were purposely being obtuse because they don't want you to play their game.
Look
This
over
place
the
is
railing.
just designed like a building.
Look
so
over
whatever.
this railing, by the way, and see if you can see a chest on top of a bookcase down here. Because then you'll know which room it's in, too. I mean, it's obviously not going to be there because there's not enough bookcases for that. But no. It's down on the ground floor. I know for a fact. There it is.
There.
Yeah. So the
I
only way
don't
to get
care.
that is to hit the switch, run down to the bottom of the stairs, and drop on top of the bookshelf.
I don't want it right
it's
now.
really, really dumb.
So what's in that?
I don't even remember. Turn to the left. There you go. There's only a handful of places that you've missed so far in this room, and that staircase was like the only one. And I knew that you were walking past it because you assumed it was blank, because the one upstairs is just a nub and there's nothing in it. So this one you would assume, if the geometry is exactly the same for the top floor and the bottom floor.
This is just like kind of a mirror of the other room.
No,
and
it's
then
not.
That way is
These
out.
ones are... well, the rooms themselves are mirrors, but all of the pathways are different. So that's how they're trying to confuse the fuck out of you. Is, hey, so the rooms are identical, but the passages are different. And where the doorways are and where the stairs are and all this other shit, everything is different. Enemy placement is completely different from one area to the other. There's a lot of similar enemies because it's, you know, a Dark Souls area. It's a Dark Souls map. You're going to have a lot of the same enemies going on. Ooh, you were definitely going to want to heal, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. But for an area that is as small as it is, it does a real good job of being as confusing as
Fuck,
possible.
I was hoping I could get out of the way
No.
of the guy in time. Well,
That's fine. It's only 20,000 souls.
yeah, my last sit was at the jail.
Yes, it was. So go upstairs from here. Just rush up there
Yep.
so that you can get there before the two snake men, because they are also walking up the stairs here. Just keep going. You don't even need to fight the snakes, by the way, because the door's right open. You can just walk through. It doesn't
Yeah,
actually
the snakes
matter.
aren't here yet. Or are they just gone?
Maybe they're just not coming. I don't know. I thought they were, but maybe I'm wrong.
They don't seem to want to do this.
Ambush. So there's a guy to the right.
Yep.
Notice that message is gone as well. There's the guy plinging arrows in that little room there. And then there's another dude sitting in there ready to ambush you as well, don't forget. You've only
Oh,
got
yeah.
5 Estus this time, by the way, because you didn't pump that
right.
fire. But it's okay, because I'm not going to, like, 100% direct you, but I am going to point out that there's a path you didn't take in the other room, and I'm going to suggest that you take that path when you hit it. So don't worry too much. You can just run past, sure.
Yeah.
So I think you want to go left from here, not right. Take the stairs down, because I think you're on that level where you can just take the stairs down.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. I don't like that they come back. It's really annoying. So
Yeah.
take the stairs right there. Keep going down on the stairs as much as you can. These guys are really hurting right now, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if 5 S's is going to be enough. I thought it was, but I don't know if it will be. There's another flight of stairs right there on your left, by the way. I don't know, you passed them a little bit. Yeah. Because they're all powered up by the
Just
acid.
lost 20,000 souls
I know.
right over there.
I know. It's fine. I
Yeah.
think you have more than that in Hard Souls. If you want to buff this particular
It might be
fire,
good
you can.
to... Because it's not like I'm short on humanity.
Yeah, I am going to warn you, though, that down that flight of stairs is basically a bonfire.
Basically a bonfire.
It's a very short run after that is where you hit the actual bonfire. So you don't have to buff this one up to max, because you're never going to use this bonfire again anyway. This is one of the ones that is unused.
Yeah, well, this might take me more than one try, so extra
Okay,
potions
yeah, for sure.
is a good idea. It just seems like in general, it's just annoying to not have 20 now. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah, well, you're going to have 15 doing this, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, and you said not to do it all the way, so it's like, yeah, I guess
Well,
I
I
could
feel like
save one.
it's a waste to do it all the way. Usually, if I don't want to do something all the way, I just go up to 10. Because honestly, it's like, it's worth it to use one humanity, because it's like, who the fuck cares? It's one humanity. But using like 4 to kindle a bonfire that you're gonna get like 2 uses out of feels like a waste to me.
We've got like
Maybe it's just
70
like me, I
fucking
don't know.
humanities.
Because
I almost
it's
called them
some
fools.
weird resource management thing that my brain does. So it's like every time in the back of my head I'm using resources, I go, is it worth it to do this? Like,
Okay,
is
well-
the ratio actually going to work out
So
like, profitable?
there's some problems with that because it's an infinite potion machine.
I know, I know.
You get more out of it if you upgrade it, and upgrading a source of resources is better than saving the resources that you would have used to
I
upgrade the
know,
resource
I know.
machine. It just creates them.
I think if you look down from here, you might actually be able to see the bonfire.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna.
Yeah, if you want to just keep running, it doesn't matter. It's out on... It's at a landing. So if you were to... well, you're going to have to fight this guy first, but... Careful, he's hurting you really bad.
Yeah, well, he can fuck off.
Yeah. At least he won't be able to buff up the other guys. The other one will, but he might be far enough away that he can't hit the guys who are, like, directly below you. The last run that you did, this guy that you did kill that run even, he got off a buff before he died, and I think that's why everybody was super strong coming down here. Nice
That
job.
was great.
Yeah,
I
okay.
almost died.
No, that was fine. You hit the thing and everything.